Hey everyone, this is Sunglass Rob from SportRx, and I'm here with Shane Finn from Ireland, who ran 24 marathons in 24 days and is about to embark on an adventure from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna ultra bike and ultra run across the States in 36 days, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. So
I'm assuming what you're up to involves a little bit of training.
It does involve a lot of training, and not only does it involve training, it involves me balancing and managing my time pretty efficiently and effectively too. So I think that's what we're gonna chat about. Chat about here.
The idea with this video is like how to find time to be who you are and manage the responsibilities in daily life you have, but also be able to do some really cool things with your body and with your bike and with running and endurance sports. And I'm definitely not up to running 24 marathons in 24 days, but I've done many 100-mile bike ride centuries and week-long rides, and I'm embarking on a 50-mile mountain bike ride in a couple of weeks. And I've been training a little bit, and unlike Shane, I have 2 kids and SportRx and a wife and some other things to deal with. So I kind of want to get some of Shane's like what your tricks are.
Sure.
I definitely have some tricks, and I also think I have some mental tips that help me make enough time to do it. So you go first.
I think it'd be good if we could mix the two of these together. I think it'll be relevant for people too. So, I mean, for me, I guess, you know, back at home when I started all this stuff, I was also kind of running my own business and things like that. So I was kind of living the entrepreneur life, and it was work and everything else came second. And I quickly realized that, hold on a second, I need to allocate enough time here to train. So I just became selfish with my time a little bit. I think that's point number 1, really, is to become a little bit selfish with your time, because we become very, I guess, lethargic with how we're, I suppose, expending our energy and what we're doing on a daily or weekly basis. The other thing is that everybody has 168 hours in a week, okay? So I think that's a pretty cool topic. It's something I picked up from a guy at home. He said, you know, if you're looking to get something done, I have 168 hours in a week, and so do you. So I think if somebody says I don't have enough time to do something, I'd question that a little bit, to be honest.
You have to make the time.
I think you have to make the time, I suppose if you want to get a little bit more specific about it, for me, a very simple one is just by winning the morning. So first thing I do every day is I train, usually 5 or 6 mornings a week. I just get up early and I get it done. It's one workout done, or if I'm doing 2 in the day, I can do the next one in the evening. But you know, then you have your whole day to do what you need to do and work and look after your family and meet your friends, etc, etc. I think if you don't do it first thing in the morning, you're kind of chasing it for the day. So that's definitely my third point. My next one would be what I do all the time when I travel a lot, is always have running gear with me. It's harder to bring bike gear with me everywhere, bikes. But just bringing my running shoes, my shorts and a t-shirt. And I mean, you can go anywhere in the world if you're lucky enough to be able to run. You can explore lots of different parts of the globe, which is pretty cool. And I guess the last one is we put so much pressure on ourselves to do things, to train for events. Example, if you're training for your first marathon or your first half marathon, we often put a lot of pressure on ourselves. I think the last thing I would probably recommend for people is that, you know, a short run is better than no run. So, you know, if it all happens, and we can stand here and say, oh, you can manage your time better, but at the end of the day, life happens, and sometimes, you know, your days get a little bit messed up. Sometimes you're better off to just go out and jog for 20 or 30 minutes, and not only are you getting fitter, it's also clearing your mind a little bit too. So I think a short run is better than no run.
Anything's better than nothing.
Hey, exactly. That's it.
Break a sweat, get your heart rate up.
So they're my main points I think I'd recommend you know, people to implement and keep it simple.
I agree with a lot of what you're saying. Mine is like a little different because it's like not up to me. It's not my schedule. I used to commute to work by bike, and that was like a great way to get 30 miles a day each way. But then I got to drop off the kids, and I can't carry them. So it's like, for me, it's like being really flexible, and like when there's an opportunity, when there's an hour here or 2 hours there, just be ready to go. So my bike is always oiled up. It's always clean. I always have an outfit ready to go. Everything's just, and it's set. Like I have everything. It's almost like a transition zone. Like I have a kit ready to go in the bathroom to change into at any time, sitting there right now. And I don't know when my next ride might be, but if I get an opportunity, I'm ready. I just jump on the bike and I just go as much as I can. The other one for me is like super open communication with my wife, who also is a triathlete. She's doing a half marathon. She does high intensity training 5-6 days a week. So like, and we have 2 kids, and she's got a full-time job. So it's like, how do we manage the schedules together? And for her, it's really important for me to get a bike ride in, and for me, it's really important for her to get her time in too. So we make time for each other. On the weekends, we joke that we just tag each other in and out, because like I'll ride Saturday morning, she'll take the kids to soccer, I'll come home, she'll tag me out, she'll go for a run, I'll take the kids to the movies or something. So like we really just, we try and make sure that we get it in for each other, and we tag each other in and out. And like her goal is my goal, and my goal is her goal. So that's kind of cool. I think the other thing is like trying to work really hard and help run a business and be a good father and be a good husband. You can easily put yourself last. But if you do that, you're kind of putting everyone else last too, because if you're not the best version of you, if you're not being a good man, like for me, getting on the bike makes me a better person. I just know that. If I'm not a better person, how can I be a better father?
Sure.
Like, so it really, by taking care of myself, I'm taking care of the family as well. So it's just kind of, it's important to take care of yourself. It's easy to think that you're being selfish, but you're kind of not. It's like,
no, I agree. I think that's actually a point that I would try to get across to a lot of people too. So over the last couple of years, I've worked with a lot of parents, who want to start running, want to get fitter, and I typically see it with young parents. They put everything else first.
Yeah.
So I try to get to maybe prioritize yourself too, because if you can look after yourself better and well, you're going to be able to look after everybody else. So I think that's a really good point.
So I'm interested if anyone out there has anything that you think would help too, put it down in the comment section. I'd love to hear your tips, and if any of this was helpful, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. I would encourage you to follow Shane in his adventures on Instagram. It's at Shane Finn, and we'll have a description and log and blink and all that down there. Yeah, so we'll see you out there later.
Great. Thanks.